Hey, it's me again. It's been a minute since I've been on here. Um, Still talking about my dialysis experience, and just wanted to come on here and just talk. I really don't have a whole lot to say. My life is not really that. I'm not gonna say it's boring, but it's not a whole lot that I do. I go to dialysis on 3 days out of the week on a Monday, a Wednesday, and Friday. And I just sit there for about 4 hours and I'm hooked up to a machine that cleans my blood. And, I'm just going through this experience. And it's, I won't say it's challenging. I don't find it kind of difficult or anything. The only thing I don't really like is the needles, because the needles are not the usual average needles they that you that they use on you if you go to a doctor's. These needles are much thicker, longer, and wider. Um, but I've learned through some friends, to use some lidocaine cream to rub on my arm to help numb it before they administer the needle into my arm. And sometimes they use a spray to like also numb my arm before they insert the needle into me and hook me up to the machine. And I just sit there about for 4 hours and just you know allow the machine to do its work to clean my blood. The two things that the machine does, if you're not able to urinate, usually that's what happens with a person who has renal failure, kidney failure. If they're not able to urinate, then what happens is that the machine, it draws all of the excess fluid off of your body. And the other thing that it also does is that it takes out, I believe it takes out the waste, cleans your blood, cleans the waste from your blood. And those are the two main things that it does. And what you see right here is a catheter that I have in my chest because I had a infiltrate. Uh, my fistula was infiltrated, so that swelled up my arm. But it's much better now. I mean, this is just from where they administered the needles, and they have to put the band-aids on there. You have to put pressure on it, and then they put like a cotton and tape it up. And it's not as bad as I thought it was I before I started taking dialysis. A lot of people in my family have had renal failure, and some of them have had to get on dialysis, and other friends that I have known have had to get on dialysis. So, um, you hear different stories, and it sounds so bad, but it's not as bad as I thought it was. I'm grateful that I'm on it. I thank God that I'm on it because it is helping me to stay alive. Um, there are certain things that I've learned that I can't eat, like I can't eat potatoes or sweet potatoes. I have to stay away from milk, and I can drink like almond milk and a lot of sodas I can't drink. But one of the sodas I can drink is root beer, and I love me some root beer. So I mean, you have to make an adjustment, and it's an experience. And so I'm just learning to go with the flow and keep my head up and keep on moving and stay positive. Um, and just take it one day at a time. Take it one day at a time. Um, Different people, the techs and the nurses that are there at the the dialysis center. They are really nice. So I'm glad that I do have people that are working with me that are nice. And even though if there's anybody out there that's listening to this that's going through the same thing that I'm going through, hit me up and tell me a little bit about your experience and the different things that you're going through. I feel like it's always good to share with someone, you know, what you're going through, because we can always encourage one another and be a support to one another. So I'm gonna try to get on here a little bit more frequently, and just share more of my experience through me going through this. And I hope that someone is able to see this and is being encouraged by it. And I'll talk to you soon. All right? Peace.